Hello and welcome to somewhere in northern Italy. Today I'm on a tyre launch. Now I don't normally do tyre launches, in fact I hate the bloody things, but I received an invitation from Pirelli. Okay, the invitation said, come to Italy and try our new tyre for historic racing and rally cars, mainly rally cars, called the P7 Corsa Classic. Now I read that and thought, I've got no interest in that at all, I can't sell it, I can't do a video on it because JF will kill me because it's not actually my normal job, I'm supposed to review cars, not tyres. And then I found out what the itinerary was. There is no chance to test the tyre myself. However, Pirelli was going to lay on a Delta S4, a 037, a Stratos, and, would you believe it, Marco Alen and Juha Kankkunen. As you can see behind me, Mr. Alen is just chilling down now, having a cup of coffee. This is the most extraordinary product launch I've ever been on. Only the Italians could launch a product where you don't get to test the product yourself, but you come anyway because they lay on heroes and hero cars. So this is my day in 3 of my favourite motor cars ever made and 2 of my driving heroes. Should be quite good. 40 kilometres outside San Remo town, up in the foothills of the Alps, the roads are sensational. This is the first time the P7 Corsa Classic has been used in public. It's really Pirelli trying to claw back its own territory with a new construction, 2 new compounds, but retaining that classic asymmetrical tread pattern. As for the cars on display, well, it's pretty pornographic really. Beyond what I've already mentioned, there's a 131 Mirafiori, a Group A Delta, a cheeky 1997 Subaru World Rally car, a Super 2000 Peugeot 207, and perhaps best of all, the famous Group S 800 horsepower Lancia Delta S4 ECV. Right, I'm about to take a ride in the Lancia Stratos with Marco Alen. Now, I've never been in a Stratos before. I've never met Marco Alen before. Both are heroes to me. Probably Marco more than Marco more than the car. So it's not often I don't drive cars. I don't like sitting in the passenger seat, but sometimes there's no point in doing something yourself if there's someone around who can do it so much better than you. The car feels very balanced, it's got lovely ride comfort, and this little gearbox for a lovely short throw. The car feels agile, like you can just put it into the seat whatever you want to. The gearbox is really and the performance is very measured, it's got torque. Oh, it's just a cool little kit. Basic traction, 305 section tyre at the rear and about 270 horsepower in this car. Gliding up to heaven. San Remo stage. Marco Alen. What a noise! What a noise!
Full symphony, Pavarotti. But also handling incredible, 4 years old car.
Yeah.
4 years.
The ride is so
Yes.
good. Over the bumps.
Yeah. But no power steering, see?
Need to run for a little now for the fan. Wow. So, for me sitting in the passenger seat, the two things I found remarkable were the car is very supple over the bumps, and it seemed quite easy to drive.
Very,
I don't
okay,
want
we will go slowly, but
anyway,
easy. But maybe now I don't know in suspension, maybe it's completely new socks over this car. But anyway, fantastic to drive today, and maybe big help in Pirelli tires also. I feel it is very safety and move, everything, braking point, traction, everything going so well, so easy to drive when you see.
When did you first drive one of these?
In here in San Remo, something 78, yeah. I am in all the time, in 131, and I say now it's time like I go to Stratos.
When you drove the car, particularly on gravel, how much slip angle could you use? Not so much?
Not so, that's important. In that time is you're not having handbrake, like in today boys is doing a lot of handbrake.
Yeah.
We are in only braking or accelerating.
Yeah.
Two possibilities. If something happen, you try to 360 or you try to really turning corners, and I hope everything going well, but in no handbrake this car.
No.
Thank you. Thank you.
What a legend. What a legend.
Next up, 4 times World Rally Champion Juha Kankkunen in a Lancia Delta S4. On reflection, that's quite a good thing to say.
Right, so if it's him driving, I don't need to drive, do I? Let's watch the masterclass. A lot less than 900 kilograms, apparently, and they reckon it's running 500 horsepower. Dear God. Right, that is really fast. It's just got so much torque. It's driving it smooth and fast. There, it just takes off. It's just driving it with such economy of motion, and the motor starts out with loads of torque, and then it just carries on going. The supercharger brings it up, and then the turbo takes over. It's fast, and actually feels quite neutral. It's not understeering the way I thought it would. The feeling that the engine kind of controls my experience. You don't actually sustain momentum, you basically blitz it between the corners and get it through the apex. That's extraordinary. Absolutely extraordinary. I don't think the brakes can keep up. What a car. Thank you. Yeah. So the engine is just incredible. What an engine. What an engine.
Your face speak.
Oh, it's the engine. I just...
Unbelievable.
It's the torque and then the power.
Yeah.
And it's seamless. You don't even know.
You have the torque, like that car, like the Volumix. Beginning, but then when the turbo comes together,
yeah, it's amazing.
It's amazing engine. it's a good length.
Do you think you could have been quicker in one of these than the Peugeot?
You never know. I never drove these, but the Peugeot was good car anyway.
Yeah. And maybe the Peugeot had an easier handling, do you
Yes,
think?
much easier driving.
Yeah.
But more like a go-kart. Very easy car to drive.
And this car, you find that you have to just slow the car, get it turned,
that's you have
and
to
then
do.
power.
Yeah, Peugeot you could even throw it a little bit sideways and play more with the car than this one. It was very, very easy. Smaller road you had, faster the Peugeot was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Dream
you.
come true. Thank you.
The most extreme interpretation of the Group B regulations, the supercharged, turbocharged, four-wheel drive Delta S4. And now its older brother, the two-wheel drive 320 horsepower 037. A few metal pipes, a supercharger, two-wheel drive, and that noise.
So, here with Paolo Andreucci in a Lancia 037, another dream come true, the third so far today for me. This man next to me is a 6-time Italian champion. 6 times! For me, the 037 is a very special car because it's one of the few cars that covers both bases in that it is a supercar designed to go rallying, but it's rear-wheel drive. Good Lord. Yeah, that's quite alarming actually. I'm not going to talk about the car, I'm just going to pray. This thing is electric. The corner speeds. And you can just hear the supercharger. I can barely hear myself think, it has to be said. Oh my god, that was fast. That was fast. That was fast. Yes, yes, yeah. What a car! What a car! The balance!
But it's okay. The faster change the direction is okay.
Yeah. Okay. The motor kind of comes alive at about 4.5 on the tacho. I'm going to tighten my belts because he's properly going for it now. That's 4th gear on a road where we should be doing more than about 20 miles an hour, and he's doing 95, 100. Can't believe that was close. This car is noisy. Actually feels more aggressive than any of the other cars inside. Wow. Wowza. He's properly on it. 5th gear. You shouldn't be in 5th gear there. That shouldn't be possible. Bit of oversteer on the exit there. Bit of oversteer there. Oh yes. Oh yes. And that is why I'm not a rally driver.
So, for you, you drive a modern car, a Peugeot 207 in the Italian Championship, what's it like to drive this car?
Yeah. It's very easy in the fast because we have the weight is very low.
Yeah.
And the is more low the car. In the fast change direction is more precise.
Is it?
Yes, because the weight is important.
With these tyres, it has a lot of grip as well.
Yeah, it's very good.
You're,
It's very good.
you're
tire.
just another gear, another gear, another gear, another gear.
Yeah.
That was fantastic.
Thank you
man.
very much.
man.
Thank you.
Up to this point, the day ran surprisingly smoothly, given that there were 3 active road stages and a heap of journalists. I had an inkling of the mayhem to come, however, when I was told that I could ride in the Delta S4 wearing shorts and a t-shirt. You sit on the fuel tank in an S4, and lest we should forget, they don't have a great reputation for not catching fire. At about 4 o'clock, the event schedule was slightly nobbled by some rain. This meant the Stratos stopped running and the gorgeous red ECV still hadn't turned a wheel, at which point Paolo jumped in the 22B and went for a squirt, returning to hand over to Juha, who went very sideways indeed. Juha then spotted the S2000 car and said, "I haven't driven one of those." A few seconds later, he was doing this kind of thing. Then the rain stopped and we were treated to the theatre that is the experimental carbon vehicle being coaxed into life. They warmed it through and then Paolo went up the stage in it, returning to add some real Group B flavour by aiming it vaguely in the direction of people standing in the village. I suppose there was only one way the best day I've ever spent not driving cars could end. A bloke doing donuts in the best looking Subaru of all time. And now I still can't actually tell you what a P7 Corsa Classic is like to drive. But what a day!